to meet our goals. Say to those coworkers, how can we work better together? We have to practice making change within ourselves. In Practical Leadership Lessons Learned from Mickey, it talks about effective leadership, it talks about motivation, but it also talks about Mickey Mouse. And it talks about Mickey Mouse because as children, we learn behaviors. We learn behaviors from cartoon characters, from our environment and friends. So in developing the book on leadership and effective leadership, I wanted to do something that was non-threatening. I wanted to share a character of Mickey Mouse and how he taught us behaviors. And if you look back at Mickey Mouse, you would think he taught us some pretty bad behaviors. Mickey was a crazy character. He didn't treat his friends right. He would go off by himself. He was very stubborn. He wasn't open. But he taught us how to lead at the same time. And I say that to say, as leaders, we won't always make the right decisions. We won't always do the right thing. But we have to look back in ourselves and find out, where do we pick up these leadership traits? How do they benefit us today? What do we need to do to enhance them or throw them out the window? And how do we develop as better leaders? Throughout the book, I provided clips on different scenarios where Mickey was self-confident, where he had great communication skills, where he led his friends to make change and do things. But I also showed those times where Mickey fell short, but he recovered. And I think as we go forward to be those leaders that are great, as we go forward to motivate ourselves and each others, we have to realize and we have to accept within ourselves that sometimes there will be false starts. Sometimes we won't always make the right decision. Sometimes we will stand and don't have anything to say. Or we will stand and say something that is not right. And that's okay, because there's something called recovery. There's always time to make it right. Maybe that's an apology. Maybe that's a letter. Maybe that's a hug. Whatever it is in your community within yourself, I think as we look at this world and see how our leadership sometimes don't lead us in the right direction, or we don't agree with our leadership, we can't go down that same road. We have to work to be better leaders. If we are effective leaders as individuals, over time this world will change. This world will look different. This world will become a place where there's more love, there's more compassion, there's more loyalty. So I charge you today to really do more self-reflection. Look at yourself. See how you can change yourself within your life and see what is missing. Once you identify those things, ask yourself, what type of leader am I? Am I an effective leader? Can I encourage someone else? Can I do something to change the world? It only takes one small thing to initiate change. Do I need to change within myself? These are questions I ask myself daily. What type of attitude will I have, not only in our Saturday meetings, but in life, at work, in my community? If my attitude is not what it needs to be, how do I fix that? How do I change that? You have to be able to look within yourself, know who you are as a person, who you are as a leader, and you have to be excited about it, excited about being a leader. So as I conclude, I ask the same question: what motivates you today? What will you do today, now, that you didn't think about doing this morning when you started on this journey to come to Toastmasters and start this Saturday? So Ms. Barbara, I ask you, what will you do differently today? What motivates you?
My to-do list is going to get shorter.
And we have to make those decisions sometimes. We have to prioritize. Bianca, what about you?
Well, I think I just want to enjoy being in Atlanta. I've been resting and focused on that, and maybe I need to do something to actually wear myself out again. Yeah, that's what I'd like to do today.
Caroline, would you like to share?
What motivates me
What
today
motivates you
is to
today?
motivate others,
Yes.
to encourage them to achieve their goal, to spend time wisely.
Betty, as a new Toastmaster, aside from our meeting, what motivates you today?
Oh, I think this lovely weather, when winter sort of gets me down, especially rainy seasons. So I want to get out and do something when the weather is nice.
Very good. Yes.
I just want to say, your speech motivated me. I need to give more speeches.
Thank you. Janice, would you like to share?
Yeah, I think good health. I have been sick for the last few weeks. It wasn't anything serious, but I'm normally very healthy. I picked up an upper respiratory infection that took weeks for me to get over. I had the medication I was given, I had side effects to it, so I'm feeling good again. So that motivates me, feeling healthy,
Great.
having a lot of energy.
Good. One thing, the reason I asked the question, because I wanted us to see how we are all motivated by something different. Our goals and objectives for today are very different. But that doesn't mean it's wrong. It means that we know who we are as individuals and what makes us happy. So as we all go out, think about being an effective leader. Think about those characteristics, traits of self-confidence, effective communication. Think about those things that may hinder us from being motivated, the fears that we all face within our life. But also think about each other, not only in this room, but family, community. Think about our country, think about the world. Think about what we can do as individuals to motivate change, universal change, holistic change, and change within. Madam Toastmaster.